Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Tackle Tuesday video. As always, these videos are sponsored by Fish Gum. Today, we found this old fella. We're going to do something a little bit different for Tackle Tuesday. Salty got a little upgrade on his beach cart. He got the new wheels. He's got 4 wheels on his cart. So, we're going to take his old wheels and put them on mine. So today's video, we're going to show you how to put 4 wheels on the Fishing Mate Senior beach cart. First thing I think we got to do is take this axle off, and I think we're going to have to scoot it back. That way everything's a little more symmetrical. Then we got to drill some holes, see what we got to figure out to get the front wheels, the new wheels on the front, and we're going to take you along with us. Alright guys, so first thing we're going to do is we got this 11mm socket. We're going to take this old axle off. Very simple. You got 2 nuts on each side. Nice and sandy. Try not to lose these. That would not be good. And they're just held on by these little U-brackets. Alright, there's our first axle off. I'll go ahead and flip this thing upside down. Alright guys, so Salty already did the measurement on his cart. We want to come 6 inches off of each edge in, and that's where we're going to put our new axles. So I'm going to measure off here 6 inches. Do the same thing on this side, make sure we got it square. I just got a speed square, that way I can bring my mark over here. Do the same thing on the front. Transfer that mark over. Alright, so I'm going to use that mark as the front edge to line up my screws here. So I'm just going to lay that bolt right there. I'm just going to mark the center of these holes. Just laying it right on my mark. Mark the center of the bolt. Alright, now that we got these marked, we got a metal drill bit here, 1/4 inch. Just want to line up and make sure I'm in the center of my mark. Center of the crossbar. Make sure you're going as level as possible down through there. Go ahead and drill out this hole. Alright guys, I'm going to drill out the rest of these holes and I'll catch y'all back in a second. Alright guys, now that we got the holes drilled, I got the cart upside down. We're going to take these U-bolts here. And this goes on the bottom side. Put that right through. Hold it on like so. And then those did come with some washers. And of course you got the nuts. I lost the nut! So we're going to put a washer on here. And then get this nut on there. I'm just going to get it on there. Not super tight, just enough to hold it in place. And then once we get all this on there, we'll flip it around, tighten everything down. Easier said than done when you can't see anything. There she goes. Alright, do the same thing on this side. I'm really excited to see how much better this rolls down the beach. I'm getting old, guys. I'm gonna be 30 in February. I'm really gonna start thinking about my back, my knees. While Salty's over there holding the camera laughing at me. like 30s old. And then we got our new set from Salty here. If y'all are doing this, you probably ordered a new set. This is what we're gonna do. Drop these U-bolts in on this side. Then do the same thing, put the washers on, put the nuts on. Just tighten it up a little bit so we can flip this thing over. Probably should have double checked my measurements when I drilled those holes to make sure everything was square. That way we're not like rolling sideways down the beach.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad out of square?
No. Remember, that's why I called you over here. Mine was square. You found the bent axle.
I know. Yeah, Salty got his new wheels in and the dang axle was bent. Dragging the thing down the beach and it kept turning on him. I ought to give you a refund.
I don't think I will. I'll probably notify them that the axle was bent. It's probably FedEx when they shipped it.
Probably. They just threw it out of the truck onto your front porch. Alright guys, now that that's done, I'm going to flip her over. Still got that same 11mm here. Just want to make sure that your axle is like evenly spaced on the sides. That looks pretty good right about there. And clamp her down tight. You really just want to make sure that wheel's not going to be rubbing on the side of the cart. You don't need any extra friction. It's hard enough dragging this thing. No sense in make it harder on yourself. If y'all are interested in doing this, I'll put a link down below where you can get another set of wheels and axles.
If I'm, you know, you can get them from Willys or you can get them from Fishing Mate.
Yeah, these are just the other Fishing Mates. He got the bigger gray ones, which I think they are a larger diameter wheel, and I think they have a higher weight capacity as well.
Yeah, I think right now I could probably take you down the beach riding in it.
You want to try it?
No.
Your fishing stuff's heavy enough.
Yeah, but it does. I will say that the other day fishing with that, I was able to push my cart. I pushed it instead of pulling it. It was easier.
Was it?
I was able to push it with one hand with no problem.
So now I'll be able to push my cart and drink a beer at the same time?
Absolutely.
Awesome. That makes it worthwhile right there.
The one problem that I saw with mine is now my handle's too low, so I'm going to have to look at something for a handle.
I didn't think about that, because normally you pick it up.
Right, normally you pick it up, and that's what I had to get used to at first, was not trying to pick it up, but just kind of push it or pull it.
Right, that makes sense. I'm going to go ahead and put these back on here. Put it in the highest position, which it probably was already before. Alright, let's try her out. I think I'll probably need a higher handle too.
But yeah, but see how you have to slouch over?
Yeah. Otherwise, if I stand up, I'm still picking it up.
Mm-hmm. But just besides the handle ergonomics, just the four wheels just slides right over.
It's gonna make a big difference. Looking forward to it. Thank you, Salty, for the donation.
No problem.
You're a good man. Guys, I hope y'all enjoyed that video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're interested in getting some of the wheels, I'm gonna have the Fishing Mate ones as well as the Willys linked down below in the description. Go check them out. And until next time, y'all take care.